Friends, now we will discuss configuration present in the organic molecules. If chiral carbon is there or the symmetry is present in the molecule, it is associated with the configurations. Then those configurations are named as R and S configurations. Let us have a discussion regarding the logics and the rules present behind the configurations and what is meant by R, what is meant by S, how a particular chiral center arrangement leads to R in configuration as well as S in configuration. Before going to the configurations, there are some technical terms generally used for representation of chiral molecules, that is asymmetric molecules. Those words and those words related meaning and the interrelation between the technical representation of often technical representation of chiral molecules, asymmetric molecules, have a discussion. Yes, we will generally come across the words like capital D, capital L, d, small l, plus and minus, R and S configurations, etc. Whereas capital D is in the beginning of stereochemistry development. Sugars related stereochemistry started with the basic sugar, otherwise the basic minimum carbons containing aldehyde functional group containing molecule, that is glyceraldehyde. In that tentatively it was taken as reference. Now D is generally used for the sugars. The meaning of D is in Fischer representation of any of the sugar consisting of any number of carbon atoms. This may be the aldehyde carbon atom or the keto carbon atom at the second position. This is the last one. Last one is generally the alcohol, whereas the first carbon atom from the last. Yes, this is the first from the last chiral carbon. This is the chiral carbon. Whereas this chiral carbon related most electronegative group, if it is present towards the right, then irrespective of its configuration, its rotation and its any of information, such kind of all things are generally known as what? D components. So the D stands for a relative comparison of one of the chiral center present in the sugars, where the last chiral carbon related Fischer connectivities present on the horizontal line. If most electronegative group is present towards the right side, then such of all things are generally said to be D. Now it is no more valid, but in case of carbohydrates you were having a chance to get many number of compounds. In that case we will take the help of D here. This D is nowhere related with the small d, this D is nowhere related with the plus, this D is nowhere related with the R in configuration or S in configuration. The D stands for the last carbon, the last chiral carbon in the Fischer representation of a saccharide, monosaccharide. If the most electronegative group present on the horizontal line, if it is present towards the right, then it is known as D in configuration. Suppose if it is present towards the left, this is the last chiral center. From the top in Fischer representation there are rules. Most oxidized group is present at the top. From that we have to start, and if the most electronegative group present on the horizontal lines, that is OH is present towards the left side, then these of all are said to be what? L. These of all are L components, these of all are D components, these of all are L components respectively. That is, in sugars, the last chiral carbon's most electronegative group, if it is present in the horizontal line towards the right, then that is known as D in configuration, else that is known as what? L. Thus this is just restricted for the sugars, and the next case of validity of this particular capital D and capital L is present for amino acids. In case of amino acids, we will generally use the discussion related to the alpha amino acids. In case of alpha amino acids, at the first carbon atom connected with the C double bond, which is known as alpha carbon, there it is connected with the NH2 group. Whereas if that NH2 is present towards the left side, that is on the horizontal line, and that is present towards the left side, this is the most electronegative group. Such kind of all amino acids are said to be L amino acids, irrespective of its optical rotation value, specific rotation value, clockwise rotation value, anti-clockwise rotation value, R in configuration or S in configuration. This D and L is nowhere related with the many of the things. To minimize the isomers, certain varieties of things are generally represented as D and remaining some of them are as L. Whereas in sugars, the last carbon atom from the top, last chiral carbon, if OH is present towards the right, then most electronegative group is OH. The most electronegative group is present towards the right, those of all are D sugars. In case of amino acids, on the first carbon, that is alpha carbon, first ante acid followed by the first carbon, if most electronegative group, that is NH2, nitrogen connectivity, if it is present towards the left, then those of all, that is most electronegative is towards the left. This is L in configuration. Most electronegative at the bottom towards the right in sugars, those of all are known as D in configurations. Thus this capital D and capital L is restricted for sugars as well as amino acids. Yes. The next is small d. Suppose if molecule is asymmetric due to some reasons, not having of symmetry elements, it will show optical activity, and we will measure its optical activity. We can calculate its specific optical rotational value also. It can rotate the plane polarized light either towards the clockwise direction from its original path, or it can be towards the anti-clockwise direction from its original path. Whereas if the plane polarized light is rotated towards the clockwise implies that is known as positive rotation. This positive rotation is said to be dextro rotation. Hence sometimes in case of sugars, generally dextrose we will use the word, that it can rotate the plane polarized light towards the right side. So here the small d stands for convention of the rotation, that is the side to where the plane polarized light is rotated, irrespective of quantity to which direction it was rotated. If it is rotated in clockwise direction, then that is said to be dextro-rotatory, that is indicated by small d. Sometimes the dextro-rotatory is nothing but clockwise rotation. Clockwise rotation is also given with the sign as positive sign. So this is clockwise rotation of the plane polarized light. D stands for dextro, dextro stands for clockwise. Clockwise can also be given by positive sign. Similarly, if it is rotating the plane polarized light towards the left side, then that is said to be levorotatory. Yes, this small l stands for rotation convention. Anti-clockwise is said to be levorotatory. It can be also given by the sign convention with the negative. And here the D can be, capital D can be maintaining either positive rotation or it can be maintaining negative rotation. Similarly, capital L can be maintaining either positive rotation or negative rotation. There is no interrelation between them. The next one is R and S. These of all are known as configurations. Thus, how relatively the two ways are present regarding the connectivities present at the chiral center. These are all on behalf of certain names, certain rules, certain guidelines. We can feel the arrangement as clockwise, arrangement as anti-clockwise. Due to that arrangement, some of them are said to be R in configuration, some of them are said to be S in configuration. This R and this particular D and this particular D, no way it can be related. Any variety of combination can be present. For suppose, the capital D can have positive rotation followed by R in configuration, can have positive rotation followed by S in configuration, can have negative rotation followed by plus R is the configuration, can have negative rotation followed by capital S is the configuration, that is S is the configuration. Thus, any varieties of permutations and combinations are possible. But the thing that we have to remember is small d, nothing but what? Clockwise rotation, that is specific rotation and the optical rotation, both are quantity wise positive. As being it is positive, clockwise, dextro-rotatory, we are saying it as small d. Similarly, the other things are valid for the L, anti-clockwise, nothing but what? Minus sign convention. And remaining all varieties of permutations and combinations in between capital D, small d and R and S are going to be possible. Yes, for deciding configuration, certain rules are to be followed. Those rules are said to be CIP rules because these are designed by Kahn, Ingold and the Prelux combination. Hence, these of all are known as CIP rules. In these rules, to decide the configuration, what we are considering is whatever the presentation is there for the molecule. Suppose if it is the Fischer presentation or if it is the Wedge presentation, these two are the convenient to write the configuration of the molecule. Suppose in Fischer presentation, whatever the chiral carbon is there, which is represented at the intersection of horizontal and the vertical lines, those groups which are connected to the expected chiral carbon are numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4 as per the priority is concerned. And the basic reason to validate the priority is atomic number. The more the atomic number, the higher will be the priority, hence minimum number is provided. If you are not getting the judgment, then you have to go for the next immediate contact, immediate connectivity to decide the priority. Thus, after giving priorities, we have to adjust that the least priority, that is fourth priority group, is present either at the top of the Fisher presentation or bottom of the Fisher presentation. The meaning is nothing but what? Here that should be present away from us. The remaining 3, 1, 2, 3s are connected in such a way that if they result clockwise direction, then that is known as R in configuration. Whereas if it is of anti-clockwise in direction, then it is known as what? S in configuration. Now let us go for validation of those things in a Fisher presentation of a molecule. This is the chiral carbon connected with the 4 different connectivities. Whereas this is directly connected with oxygen, directly connected with carbon, carbon followed by the hydrogen. Hydrogen atomic number is 8. So therefore hydrogen is getting higher importance. So therefore instead of that particular valency, I am feeling this is first priority. Whereas the remaining top and bottom are connected with carbon and carbon directly. Hence here the priority can't be decided by the direct connectivity. So this carbon is connected with next atom like oxygen, C double bond O. And here it is hydrogen. Hydrogen is having lesser weight, hence the priority will be present. Second priority is for this, third priority as well as fourth priority for this. I know the rule, that is I have to keep the fourth priority away from us. That should be adjusted either at the top or at the bottom of the Fisher presentation. In that way we can do. Suppose if I interchange the priorities, then what happens here? Suppose if I keep fourth priority at the top, then it will be the second priority. That is even rule I have to apply. This will become here third priority and this will become the first priority. Thus this and this are same to one another. Thus by fourth priority, eliminating fourth priority, if I join first, second as well as third, this will result clockwise in direction. As being it is clockwise, it is known as R in configuration. The name of the compound is 2-hydroxy. Which 2-hydroxy? R2-hydroxy propanoic acid. Hence the name of the compound is R2-hydroxy R2-hydroxy propanoic acid is the name of the compound. Once again I am going for the rules. Whatever the chiral carbon is there, it's adjusted. All connectivities are given priorities. The priorities are 1, 2, 3, 4 etc. The highest priority is 1 and that has to be given for the minimum atomic number, maximum atomic number. Whichever the atom is having maximum atomic number which is directly connected with the expected chiral carbon, for that the highest importance, highest priority are to be given. And in the order second, third, fourth priorities are to be given. Whereas we have to adjust in such a way that fourth priority is to be present either at the top or at the bottom, that is away from us. After keeping in such a way, the remaining all 3 important priorities are connected one to the other in the priority order, that is starting from 1 to 2, 2 to 3. If it is clockwise, then that is known as R in configuration. If it is anti-clockwise, then it is known as what? S in configuration. Hence here in this case, after connecting 1, 2, 3, I am getting clockwise direction. Hence it is R, hence the name of the compound is 2-hydroxy propanoic acid. When competition comes, suppose here competition came carbon and carbon. Carbon-carbon connectivity is having same importance. Then we have to go for the immediate connectivity of the connected atom. Carbon connected with hydrogen, carbon connected with what? Oxygen. So oxygen is having higher weight, so therefore higher atomic number, hence the second importance priority, this is second and this is the third priorities. Like this, configurations are to be provided for the chiral centers. If the same molecule is represented in the Fisher, in Fisher it appears like this. Whereas by giving priorities for the Fisher presentation, this is the first priority and this is the second priority. As we had given, this is third priority and this is the fourth priority. Here what we have to do is, we have to adjust fourth priority away from us. Fourth priority should not be present on the plane. Fourth priority should not present towards us, it has to be present away from us. Suppose if I write the same things like this, and this is dark and this is dotted. I want to keep the fourth priority away from us. If I interchange 3 and 4, this will be 4, this will be 3. I have to do always even exchanges, and this will be priority 1, this will be priority 2. Now on connecting 1, 2, 3, this is clockwise. Clockwise stands for what? R in configuration. Like this configuration is provided for the chiral centers present in the organic molecules. Yes, this is open chain form of the glucose. Glucose related Fischer representation appears with the 6 carbon atoms in such a way that the first carbon atom is aldehyde carbon atom, whereas second is a chiral center, third is a chiral center, fourth is a chiral center, fifth is a chiral center. Thus here we are having 4 chiral centers are there. Now we have to decide the configuration present with respect to those 4 chiral carbons, like second, third, fourth as well as the fifth. If I go for the second carbon atom in Fischer, yes, second carbon atom highest priority is present for the oxygen, and here carbon and carbon is in competition. This is carbon, this is also carbon. So here no judgment we are getting. Carbon is connected with oxygen, this is also carbon connected with oxygen. But carbon connected with double bonded oxygen can be considered as carbon connected with 2 single bond oxygens. So therefore next connectivity, carbon with the carbon is there, carbon with the oxygen is there, oxygen is having higher atomic number. So therefore this will become next importance, and this will be automatically third important, and this is fourth. So at the second carbon, the priority related information reveals us that left side is higher priority, top side is second priority, right side is first priority, left side is fourth priority, and the third priority is present for the connectivities associated with the C2 carbon, that is first chiral center. Yes, here after connecting 1, 2, 3, yes, this is 1, 2, 3, whereas 1, 2, 3 is offering anti-clockwise, but here fourth priority is present on the vertical horizontal line. If I keep that one in the horizontal line, this will be reversed. So therefore otherwise after changing vertical to horizontal, fourth if I keep here to make even exchanges, this will be 1 and this will be 3. So after making 1, 2, 3, this and this are same. So here clockwise implies what? This is the R in configuration. Similarly, configuration at the next carbon atom, that is third carbon atom, priorities, this will be the first priority, whereas this count decides and this also count decides. Next extension, carbon, here also carbon connected with 1 oxygen and carbon connected with 2 oxygens. So therefore at the third carbon, the first priority will be at the left side, and the next priority is at the top, second, third followed by, and this is the fourth priority. After connecting 1, 2, 3, followed by 1, 2, 3 is giving clockwise orientation. Generally it should be R, but here fourth priority is present on the horizontal line, not on vertical line. By reversing that R, that will becomes S in configuration. Similarly, let us go for the next carbon atom, that is fourth carbon atom. This will be the first priority, whereas carbon followed by oxygen, up to here it is same. So therefore this is carbon connected with oxygen, and carbon connected with oxygen here also same. Carbon connected with carbon, there is no more carbon, hence top will becomes the second priority, so bottom will become third priority, and this is the fourth priority. After joining 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 followed by fourth is not present at the expected position, reverse of that one, that will becomes what? R in configuration. If I go for the last chiral center, that is C5 carbon atom, this is first priority, and automatically this will become second priority, and this will be third priority, and this will be the fourth priority. So therefore first, second, third, fourth priorities, 1, 2, 3. So this will be once again what? R in configuration. Hence the name of the IUPAC name of the glucose will becomes equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pentahydroxy, whereas that pentahydroxy is associated in such a way that 2R, 3S, 4R, 5R, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pentahydroxy. Hexanol is the name of the IUPAC name of the glucose system. Thus what we are doing is, whatever the connectivities are there, as for the atomic number is concerned, we are giving priorities as 1, 2, 3, 4. If any competition comes, we are going for the next higher atomic number based connectivity. Thus priorities followed by priorities arrangement by keeping fourth priority away from us. In Fisher presentation, that should be away from us. In flying wedge presentation, that should be away from us. By keeping fourth priority away from us, that is in Fisher either at the top or at the bottom. In flying wedge representation on the dotted line, we will be connecting the remaining valencies, remaining priorities as 1, 2, 3s. If 1, 2, 3 reveals clockwise, then that is said to be the or in configuration. If it is anti-clockwise, then it is known as S in configuration. Yes, some of the priority orders related to the reoccurring connectivities with respect to the carbon. Suppose if halogen atoms are there, compare it to fluorine, fluorine is having more importance. Compare it to chlorine, bromine is having more importance. Compare it to bromine, iodine is having more importance because atomic number is increasing. The higher atomic number, higher priority, lower atomic number, lower priority. Suppose carbon connectivities are occurring with carbon, with nitrogen, with oxygen, with halogen. Then halogen higher weight, compare it to oxygen, compare it to nitrogen, compare it to carbon. Priority order is present in this way. Similarly, if isotopes are present, then higher atomic weight is considered as higher priority. In case of hydrogen, deuterium and the tritium. Tritium is higher priority, that is first priority, second priority and third priority. And if multiple bonds are occurring, then what we have to feel is, suppose C double bond O is there, keto functional group is there. Then this particular carbon and oxygen is considered to be 2 sigma bonds. Independent sigma bonds with the oxygen without any connectivities. Triple bond occurs, cyanide occurs, then we have to feel that carbon with 3 nitrogens via sigma bonds. Similarly, if acid is there, then what we have to feel is carbon connected with 2 oxygen atoms without having any kind of filled valencies. In this way, the immediate connectivities, highest atomic number based reference has to be taken to decide the priorities. Thus, the priorities followed by arranging the priorities in clockwise manner and in anti-clockwise manner, that leads to the special configurations like one arrangement is unanimously accepted as or in configuration and other one as S in configuration. Here an imaginary molecule is written for you having 2 chiral carbons. This is one chiral carbon followed by this is one chiral carbon, and this molecule is written in the Fisher presentation and it is connected with acid C double bond O, aldehyde CO followed by halogen, and here cyanide functional group as well as the acid halide, that is formyl functional groups are present, and you are asked to write the configuration present at second carbon as well as the third carbons present in the molecule. Yes, configuration in cyclic molecules. Let us take a cyclopropane molecule having 2 chiral centers with the first position as well as the second position. Those are in trans relation with one another. The name of the compound is trans 1-bromo-2-chloro. As far as IUPAC system is concerned, cyclopropane. Though that is trans, we have to write the configurations present at the first carbon as well as the second carbon atom. If I go for the priorities, now I have to assume that one has to be present in either flying wedge presentation or in the Fisher presentation. Suppose if I write the flying wedge presentation, before going for the flying wedge presentation, if I write the priorities, this is the first priority and carbon connected with this valence is associated with chlorine and it is second, this is third priority and this one is the fourth priority. If I visualize the molecule, the cyclopropane is present in the plane, followed by at the top bromine is there and at the bottom hydrogen is there. If I visualize in such a way that this plane I am visualizing from here like this, the cyclopropane connectivities are there, this connectivity will become priority 3 and this connectivity will become priority 2. If I visualize like this, for me, towards me bromine is present, bromine is towards me, so therefore this is dark, bromine is having first priority, and dotted, that is hydrogen, is having fourth priority. On connecting 1, 2, 3s, this is clockwise, becomes what here? At second position, the configuration present for the system is R. Suppose if I go for the another chiral center, here this is the first priority and this bond is second priority, this is third priority, and hydrogen is present with the fourth priority. If I visualize the cyclopropane from here, this is present towards left side and this is present towards right side. Hydrogen appears to me, that is very close to me, so therefore if I write those things, so therefore in that case how it will appear is, it appears in such a way that this is second priority and this is third priority, hydrogen is towards me, this is 4th priority, and the 5th priority will be the next priority will be the first priority, that is 1. Whereas if I connect 1, 2, 3s, so therefore 1, 2, 3 will be anti-clockwise, but the 4th priority should be present away from us. If I adjust, this will become clockwise. Clockwise stands for what? Once again R. So therefore the compound is 1R and 2R trans 1-bromo 2-chloro cyclopropane is the name of the compound. Thus whatever the cyclic system is there, we have to visualize in the wedge presentation by considering ring valencies with a proper position, by staying here. This is present towards left, this is present towards the right, this is top and this is bottom. See, left, right followed by this bromine is top and this hydrogen is at the bottom. By staying at this position here, 2 is present towards left, 3 is present towards right, hydrogen is at the top of us, that is towards us. So therefore that is hydrogen is having the 4th priority towards us and the highest priority, that is chlorine, is away from us. On arranging in a sequence, you will be getting the configuration. Yes, a question for you in the form of homework. A substituted alkane system is there that is underwent monochlorination. Chlorine is substituted at various all possible positions. Then you are asked to write all possible structures, all isomers and all corresponding stereoisomers present in it along with its configuration. Thus you write all possible structures. Some of them will become optically active. Identify the chiral centers. Write the configuration at every chiral center present in the every possible product molecule of the corresponding reaction in which a substituted alkane on monochlorination produces the possible different varieties of compounds. Yes, here another one question for you as homework. A trans alkene system is present and this undergoes hydrogenation, and there are 2 varieties of hydrogenations. One is cis hydrogenation and second one is trans hydrogenation. You are asked to write the corresponding possible products under syn as well as the anti-hydrogenations or the trans hydrogenations, and write the configurations present at the corresponding centers.